Hey there YouTube, Wrestling Optimus here, back with my Royal Rumble predictions. That's right, this Sunday is my favorite pay-per-view of the year, and not only does it mark the start of WWE's calendar, it's the beginning of Season 3 for my Wrestling Predictions League. This year, I designed and handmade 2 custom title belts in order to give the champions more legitimacy. So, let's start with the league rules before I get to my picks. This is the Predictions Championship League. PCL or Pickle for short, and this is the Pickle Championship. As you can see, the faceplate is designed after my channel's logo. This is given to the person with the most correct predictions for WWE and AEW pay-per-views. There will also be overall standings in order to determine a grand champion at the end of the year. For NXT takeovers and major New Japan events like Wrestle Kingdom and Dominion, I've made the Extra Belt. This is actually just a fancy way of displaying all my wrestling pins, but it turned out so badass, we decided to compete for it. However, the extra belt does not count towards the overall standings. Therefore, in addition to the required pay-per-views, the extra champion can put their title on the line anytime, any place, and in any kind of competition they want. For the purposes of this league, the winner of a match is defined as the person declared the winner by the referee. So if a champion gets DQ'd but retains their title, they still lost. In the event of a no contest, that match will be stricken from the record. Finally, if 2 people tie and one of them is the champion, that person retains under champion's advantage. On the other hand, if neither winner is the champion, then a tiebreaker will be administered by the current champion. As the creator and de facto commissioner of the league, I reserve the right to clarify, alter, or eliminate rules at any time. For each pay-per-view, I'll send a predictions video, just like this one, to our group chat. From there, each participant will privately reply with their picks, and I'll record them in a spreadsheet. Results will be announced during the subsequent action figure review. Now, let's meet a few of the competitors.
Yeah! Greg, your reign of terror is coming to an end. Yeah! Snip into a Slim Jim! Because you're just a cup of coffee to the cream of the crop, yeah! And sorry for my really awful Macho Man Randy Savage impression.
Hello, my name is Lauren the Not-So-Bashful Balloonicorn, and I'm going to start winning this year. You know how? I'm going to actually research. I'm still going to go with the coolest names, but also research so I can actually win more. I didn't go last year, but I'm going to go closer to first this year because smartness. Yeah!
Yo, this is Danny Kukler of the Social Suplex Podcast Network, Great Match Generator on PSU Optimus's Royal Rumble predictions. Those are my picks, guys. Thank you for listening to me, and you're welcome.
Side note, Danny and I did predictions for New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom at the beginning of the year. Danny won, but the extra belt hadn't been completed yet, so as a consolation, I told him that he'd receive 2 picks for the Royal Rumble matches instead of 1. However, now that the belt is finished, he's trying to claim it. Sorry, Danny, but you either get the belt or the extra picks, not both. And seeing as you've already made your extra picks, the extra belt is officially vacant. With all that out of the way, here's my picks for Royal Rumble 2021. First, I'm not sure if this is official, but just in case, I'm picking Bobby Lashley to retain his United States Championship over Matt Riddle. Both of these men are legitimate former MMA fighters, but in kayfabe, Riddle simply isn't on Lashley's level. Next, Sasha Banks defends her SmackDown Women's Championship against the newly revamped Carmella. Lately, Sasha has actually been fighting Carmella's sommelier rather than her, so I don't have much to go on. But I do think the champ's title reign still has legs, so I'm going with her to retain as well. Asuka 2 Belts and the Queen Charlotte Flair take on the former champs Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the women's tag team titles. Asuka and Charlotte are on a collision course for WrestleMania to battle over the Raw Women's Championship, so there's no point in having them carry around the tag belts until then. That's why I'm going with Baszler and Jax. Ugh. Drew McIntyre defends the WWE Championship against Goldberg. Because WWE refuses to build new stars, the only times their ratings pop are when they drag out legends. Then they use that to justify doing it more, and in the case of Goldberg, they even slap championships on him whenever he comes out. So, I understand why a lot of fans are scared he'll beat Drew on Sunday. But I also think WWE recognizes what they have in Drew being the face of the company, so I'm going with him to retain. Finally, Roman Reigns takes on Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship in a last man standing match. I'll start by saying Roman is winning, so he's my pick. But mad props to Kevin Owens for delivering an epic promo on SmackDown that actually made me believe he had a chance, if only for a minute. Okay, so the Royal Rumble matches are always tricky because we don't know who all 30 participants will be ahead of time. Thankfully, Danny came up with a solution. Instead of picking wrestlers by name, we're going to pick them by entrant number. If your number wins the Rumble, you get the point. And since I'm going first, I'll take my favorite number, 7, for both the men's and women's matches. Alright, that'll do it for my Royal Rumble picks. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know who you have winning in the comments down below. I'll be back on Monday with my action figure review of the Royal Rumble and to crown our first champion of the season. Then, I'll try to post my Dynamite review on Thursday, so check back then. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to do all that normal YouTube stuff. Smash the like button, share with any wrestling or action figure fans you may know, subscribe to the channel, and spread the word. You can also talk to me over on Twitter at PSUOptimus, or see all my best figure photography over on Instagram at WrestlingOptimus. If you haven't seen this week's Dynamite review, you can check that out right here. But until next time, I've been Wrestling Optimus, and I'll catch you later.